What do you get when you cross a ghost with a baby horse? A Foltergeist. Welcome to the stream. Happy Thursday, my friends. Thank you for being here. I hope you're doing well. Thank you, my friends. We've got Dead Zergling first in chat tonight, followed closely by Bort Jams. Welcome to both of you. We got Baron Metz. Good to see you, Baron. And Sir Rack of Lamb. Welcome in. I appreciate your joke, Sir Rack of Lamb. I'm going to read it out in just a moment. Oh, actually, I'm going to read it out just now because I think I've welcomed everyone. I had a crazy dream last night. I was swimming in an ocean of orange soda. It was one of those dreams that just feels so real. Turns out it was just a fantasy. Very well done. Board Jam says, I just showed my desktop gaming PC to my dog's puppy so I can calm him down. Hopefully he finds electronics very soothing. Zergling says, I might need to leave immediately after that joke. Oh no. Horse jokes are so very difficult. Horse jokes are so very difficult. Jelly and I are really struggling. Alright, so 2 games tonight, my friends. Like most nights, 2 games tonight. We're going to start with Let's Ride Dreamer. We've been playing this for a little while. This is the better of the 2. Let's drive. This is the better of the 2 Let's Ride games that we've played so far. But it's a little bit brutally difficult, so we might be living with it for a while. I have begun to realize, which is not super fortunate, but it is what it is. I think we're going to start tonight. Let's take a look at this editor. We haven't done anything with this editor yet. So you can make your own jumping courses, and I think I'm going to try and make some very easy jumping courses. Lucent Jelly, welcome in, Jelly. Thank you for my coffee and my snacks. I've actually already eaten all of the melon. Turns out I was quite hungry. Well, this is not good. Oh, hang on. I don't know what these do yet. No, I didn't want to back out. My dinner tonight was quite interesting. 2 huge beef hot dogs, 2/3 of a pound of salmon, half a stick of butter with salt on top. How about you, Frownie? That's quite the dinner, Zergling. And Jolly and I, we had turkey sandwiches. That was my dinner tonight. I had turkey on toast with some pepper jack cheese on the side and and a small tomato also on the side, because I don't put anything on my sandwiches but the meat. Hey Ricky, welcome in. Now we're playing with power. Ricky had piri-piri chicken with salad. Right on. I imagine that was kind of spicy. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 by 14. Oh, okay. That's how you rotate things. All right, I've got it now. If you tap the B button at the wrong time, it exits you out of the program. I really need an "Are you sure?" prompt. Alright, there we go. Oh no! No, they're numbered in the order you placed them. 1, 2, 3. No. It's killing me. Ricky says, it was, as the kids say, kind of mid, but my spice scale is based on Mexican spice level. But it was labeled extra hot. I like to think I have a fairly high spice tolerance. I would hopefully enjoy that. 2 yards of salmon. I could probably do a yard if I had to, Zergling says. Not sure if I've ever had piri-piri hot sauce myself, Zergling says. I haven't ever had piri-piri myself. I've just I've just heard of the pepper. Made the easiest track I could design, and I still messed up a jump. Victory. Just delete the jump you missed. Easy. Alright, now we can get back into things. I think there's still a tournament going on. Yep. There's a dressage tournament that we need to medal in, and I am just not very good at it. But we're gonna do our best. We're gonna try. I'd be curious to see what the rankings would look like if you put the start, then one jump, then the finish line, and called it good. We could maybe give that a try. Maybe that'll be the second course design. Oh, no, I didn't want to back out. When you're holding a tool, like when I'm holding a tool, I want to push B to put the tool away, and that doesn't work. That makes me back out of the stable. And it just drives me crazy when I accidentally like do something like that I don't intend to do. The UI is not intuitive. Today on Animal Kingdom, Frownie cleans a horse in a premium horse jank game. So, because I don't know anything about horses or horse competitions, I assumed that the dressage event was a fashion show for horses. Since we got ribbons, I was like, oh, I've got to coordinate my horse's ribbon and saddle and probably the rider outfit, and just get points for showing up well decorated. And nope, it's a riding event. This seems just too slow. What is this horse pack, man? Yeah, it kind of is. Just accurately trace the line. I got a feeling I'm going to lose a lot of points on this one. Connect the dots on horseback. I don't know what the shape is supposed to look like there. That is just too slow. Oh, I'm supposed to be going real fast right now. Well, I lost like 30 points. We're number 1! Victory! Thank goodness. Such excitement. Welcome in, Stream Kyle. Hope you are well. That's why your horse has anime hair. Oh yeah, the ribbons. Yeah. You aren't the boss of me. Horsey goes where she wants. We did alright. We did alright. And you're invited to star in a Dalmatian movie too, with a score like that. 101. Nice. You know, we've actually played a Dalmatian game on this stream. I don't know if you were here when we did that or not. Zergling. We played 102 Dalmatians on the Game Boy Color, I think in December. And it was surprisingly not terrible. It was pretty decent for a Game Boy Color, you know? It was a pretty decent Game Boy Color game. It actually kind of reminded me a lot of Alien 3 on the Genesis. Yeah, I thought you, well, yeah, that's what I thought. I thought you came in after that. But yeah, that game stood out to me. I put that game on because I thought it was going to be terrible. I was in the mood for something jank, and I put it on, and I was pleasantly surprised that, I mean, I guess in one way I was let down. Because I put it on aiming for a terrible game, but it turned out to be pretty playable. And it actually has the best part. This might be a spoiler. If you don't want to hear about 102 Dalmatians, then you might want to listen to the stream for about 30 seconds. Starting now. It actually has 102 Dalmatians. We counted them. It's amazing. Great performance, Amy. Congratulations on winning. Very proud of you. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Thanks, Dad. I really love riding, and I'm getting more and more used to Sarah's horse every day. Good. I'm afraid I still can't promise that you can keep the horse. To be honest, we're having a few problems at work, and I'm pretty sure we won't be able to finance the horse for long. Oh well, not everything in life is always how we want it. Dad's feeling pretty awkward about now, with Amy just staring at him for 3 minutes in silence after telling her how proud he is. Alright, did we get a reward? I think we should have gotten a reward for that. Well, not there. Is the blue ribbon new? I think the blue ribbon is new. I think the blue ribbon is new. Blue ribbon, your horse is going to go Super Saiyan Blue. I'm going to let you down because I'm not exactly sure if that's a thing. Super Saiyan characters, like, usually, like, have blonde hair, right? Is there another variety where their hair turns blue? Is that what that is? Alright, so wow, we're top of this list in Class M. We still could improve in Class H. Well, that's weird. Did you see that? Watch. E, M, H. Scroll back to M. Scroll back to H. Nope. Look at that character. It's a tiny glitch, but it's a glitch nonetheless. I found one. It's like 3/4 of an M, where an H should be. Super Saiyans go blonde for a long while, yeah, but they go other colors later in Dragon Ball GT and Dragon Ball Super, though. Got the entire set now for the 2000 Millennium Year. 50-cent Australian coins. I have the non-incused, I don't know that word, coin. And the incused flag error coin. And a fat letter error coin. The entire set of 2000 Millennium Year 50-cent Australian coins. Right on. When I read those two comments at first, I thought they were the same. I didn't see that they had been said by different people, and so it took a while for my brain to like figure out how one followed on the other. But I gotcha. I don't think I have any collectible coins worth that are noteworthy. I have, like, you know, I have a small collection of coins, but it's mostly just coins from places I've been, that they don't really have any value outside of, like, whatever their just regular money value would be. Incused means the metal sunk into the coin itself by mistake. Thank you, Board Jams. Yeah, I never come across that word before. Oh, it's a new... Okay, it's a new day. I'm really glad that we came out on top of that dressage competition just then, because I had been really worried about that. I had been really worried about those. I performed so poorly at them last night that I thought I had a bad feeling that it was going to be a long struggle to do well at that. So that was a pleasant surprise that we took the gold so early. So one mistake I'd been making was trying to raise my horse's grooming level. So if you want to raise the horse's grooming level quickly, the order that you do things is kind of important. Because I didn't know that the pitchfork and the straw counted toward the grooming bar. So I'd just been trying to use these 3 tools again and again and again to raise the grooming bar up all the way. And you can do that. But the thing was, I hadn't been doing the pitchfork and the straw because I wanted to do that after grooming the horse. Just because that's the pattern I fell into. Like, where I was just like, you know, do the food, do the 3 tools, then do this. And so I would... But if you want, and you can raise the grooming bar all the way full by just using these 3 tools, but it takes forever. And I'd been doing that every day because I didn't realize that these counted toward it. Oh, I was stuck in a bad situation. It's all my fault. All right, we'll enjoy our beautiful new blue ribbon. Even though I don't have a matching saddle. I've got a matching vest. Alright, we're actually going to do this again. Start with the Class E. I think I'm a little low. I'm a little high. points. Last night, I did not at all properly appreciate how important going the correct speed is. 61 points. We're tied. It's a three-way tie for first. I hope it, it looks like it counts that in our favor, but... it's hard to really know the mind of the game. Hi, me. Have you taken care of your horse yet today? There'll be nothing special to do for the next few days. Nice, we're number 1 here. Good, that's what I wanted to see. So for Class M, we have to beat 100 points in Class M. New bonus. Come on. New bonus. Sporting clothes. A sporty yet elegant outfit. So we've got three more things we need to master here to have all the bonuses unlocked. One of them will be, I guess one of them is the dressage class M, and then 2 of them are jumping competitions. We still have 2 jumping competitions I haven't gotten first place on? Oh, I think we do. I think... well... Hereford and Haddington, probably. See, it's so difficult to tell because it looks like I'm number 1 on here. Well, I am, but that doesn't mean we've actually done it for real. It's so confusing. Hello, Lily. What have you been up to? How are you doing? I think that will conclude today. Nice. Speed increase. When you talk to a character, if you press A while the dialogue is rolling, it's so weird because in most games when you do that, it automatically instantly fills the dialogue box. But it doesn't do that here. It just jumps it to the next page. So you skip over the dialogue if you impatiently mash the button. The straw on the floor reminds me of Shadowgate 64. I don't know why I keep picking out ribbons like it matters. Alright, Class M, here we go. Oops. That was bad. I strayed way off course. Yeah, I deserved a point deduction for that. I don't think I deserved a point deduction there, though. Rude. I'm getting a lot of unintended diagonal inputs. Oh, that's not good. I'm bleeding points. I wasn't good either. I didn't understand the shape. I didn't understand what it was telling me to do with the turnaround. Why are you so cruel, game? Oh, I was supposed to be running. I think I failed this. I feel like the series of games wouldn't be bad if you wanted to convince your daughter who asks you for a pony that taking care of a horse is way more effort than it is worth, Baron says. That observation has been made a few times. A couple of us have shared your exact thoughts, Baron. I think I said something along the lines of the target audience of this game is people who love horses, and the goal is to make them stop. Alright, we're gonna get this. So I had just like a cold lunch meat sandwich for dinner tonight, and I'll probably be having the same thing for dinner tomorrow because I've got some meat and bread that I need to use up. But I'm excited for a near future dinner because I came across some beef in my freezer. that I didn't remember that I had, so it's like some sort of cubed beef. I'm thinking I'll turn it into a stir fry. It'll probably be a little tough, probably a little chewy, but that's all right. I'm still gonna enjoy it. It's exciting. It's exciting to look through the freezer and find things I forgot that I had. Nope. I knew I was going to be starting with a point deduction for that speed error that I made, but I was hoping it would be less severe. I don't know what the second deduction was for. That's the right speed. There we go. Bleeding points away. Bleeding points away. I can only afford to lose one more point. And I lost 2. Life is bad. The medium course is the most difficult of all the courses. I don't understand. Oh, I lost so many points. Before the hit 90s cartoon Masters of the Universe came out, there was another cartoon, which is called Black Star, which also had toys. Never heard of that one, Board Jams. Was Masters of the Universe a 90s cartoon? I thought that was an 80s cartoon. Well, we're first place here. Maybe that's good enough. It's not good enough. I want to be first place on that other board. Master of the Universe 82 to 88 according to Wikipedia. I mean, there might have been, there might have been a revival, or it might have been aired, later in other regions. Skeletor drats and runs away after pretending to be board champs. But I was thinking that had to be more of an 80s thing than a 90s thing, because I'm just a little bit too young. I never watched Masters of the Universe growing up. I missed out on that. Like, people who are just a few years older than me, that's one of the things that they all remember fondly that just passed me by. And so then something that came out before it, this Black Star, not a chance that I'm gonna know what it was. Yeah, no worries. Alright, so we didn't unlock a new thing, so even though I was first place there, I don't think I get the... I don't know, it doesn't make sense. Sometimes to unlock a bonus item, you have to be... Sometimes to unlock a bonus item, it looks like you have to be top of this leaderboard in the clubhouse. But other times, you can be top of this leaderboard, like I am for 2 of these jumping categories, and it doesn't matter. You don't get the bonus item until you are top of the board in a competition. So it's a very confusing game. At any rate, I still need to get 101 points in Class M. I think that's got to be a typo. More speed. Masters of the Universe and G.I. Joe, and Transformers, and Thundercats, and... well, that might be it. But all of those kind of things are things that, like, people who are really close to my age remember fondly from when they were kids. But I missed out on all of those things just by being just a little bit too young. Mile High Rule, welcome in. Thank you for the raid, my friend. Mile High Rule was playing Tony Hawk's Pro Skater before. I was lurking in your stream, Mile High Rule, while I was setting up my stuff earlier. I saw you. You got a face cam now. I don't think I've seen one of your streams with the webcam up. I like it. I like it. Thanks, no problem, no problem. It was great to catch you for a little bit. And Dreamy Magenta Sheep, good to see you again, Dreamy. Thank you for coming along. Hope you are well. Welcome in. This is Let's Ride Dreamer on the Game Boy Advance. I'm working my way through the Let's Ride Game Boy Advance series. This is game number 2 of 3. It's the better of the 2 that we've played so far, but it's still pretty jank and unforgiving. Let's give Mile Hyrule a shout out. Did I type something wrong? Twitch breaks when I'm around. It does. My bot is gone. I can't do a shout out. Sorry, there's probably an awful noise there. I pushed my mic to the side without muting it, and so that probably sounded horrible in your ears. I'm a pro streamer. All the bots run away from Mile. Alright, well then, hopefully people can at least use that link to click through and give you a follow. If there's anyone here who didn't know that our friend Mile Hyrule sometimes streams. And Fuzzy Boots, welcome in. Pleasure to have you here. Hope you are doing well. Caught up, I missed a few messages. Zergling says, family reunion this Saturday. Hopefully they're okay with my side being one watermelon. I would be. Watermelon's delicious. Fuzzy Boots says, I guess you're about 37 to 40 then. But you don't have to say if you don't want to, just guessing. You are pretty close, Fuzzy Boots. You are pretty close. Tony Hawk's is a classic. Got the new webcam today, Mile Hyrule says. Nice. I'm good, Dreamy says. This looks amazing. This is the second one. We played Let's Ride Sunshine Stables. And that one leaned heavily into like the business management of owning a stable and was much less fun. There was very little, you spent very little time actually enjoying, having a horse in that game. And a lot of time trying to figure out how to earn money. At least I did. It took me half of my playthrough just to figure out how to not bleed away my seed money from the start of the game. But we did everything you could do in that game. It doesn't really end, so we just had to do all the things that I could find to do and then just call it an ending. And now this one here is much better. You get to spend a lot more time actually riding your horse. It's much more athletic game. It still controls horribly and is brutally picky on the like precision it expects from you sometimes, but I'll take it. I'll take it over the other one. Couldn't stay afloat at first. Could not at all. The first one was messed up. The artwork looks like it was made by a 6-year-old. Yeah, so far, if you're gonna play one of the games in the series and just one, then I would say let's ride Dreamer. This one is the one to go for. I don't know. Hope maybe the next one, maybe the third one will be best of all, but I can't speak for it yet. Good old management sim mechanics, yeah, but very, very basic, very stripped down, very simplified. Everything in that game, but also at the same time like really obtuse. I don't know, the amount of grooming you had to do for the horses in Sunshine Stable was not small. This is true. The two games have almost... I feel like the two games have a pretty comparable amount of grooming, though. It's just that you have more horses than the other one, so that like your grooming time quickly spirals out of control with the addition of multiple horses. This is the more boring of the two mini-games available to us. This is a competition of just tracing a line with precision and accurate speed, according to what it wants from us at the top of the screen there. And I need to finish the activity with 101 points. A 5-point penalty is outrageous. I did not deserve that. I demand a recount. Stack Cat, welcome in. I'm gonna lose 5 more points right here for that swerve. This game is brutal. Only 2, nice. I'll take it. I'm drifting off course. I'm supposed to be running. No. Fail. None of it matters now. If I lose more than 19 points, then I can't top the leaderboard. Rough. What a rough game. What's that, a postage stamp? Hello, Amy. Sarah sent you a letter, but it seems to be missing all of a sudden. I'm afraid Antonia might have discovered it and thrown it away on one of her rides just to annoy you. Hang on a moment. Let me see that text again. The text, look at that. The text is going not only outside of the... It's not only outside of the dialogue box, but it goes off the screen. What? Because that's not just an I, that's the word I'm. Has to be, based on the context. And it's off the screen. Amazing. Amazing quality control. That Antonia is a villain. Throwing away our mail? That's a federal offense. There's some games on the GBA that I cannot believe exist, Dreamy says. I play a lot. I play a lot of portable games on the stream, and this is why. Alright, so in addition to the regular, like, dressage and jumping competitions, we do have, like, daily events like this go find your letter quest that happens sometimes. Like, we had to go find a stray cat, we had to go find carrots. These are here to just sort of pad the game in another way. The thing about them, though, is, like, they're not... Like, they send you out to look for a different object every time, but it's always in the same field. So, these are not... While the object is different, these are in no way unique events. It's just scouring the same field again and again for an object. been playing through the Spyro series. Half the library is on GBA. I was pretty surprised. I have a lot of those Spyro GBA games in my collection. I haven't played any of them yet, but I'm sitting on a lot of them, waiting to play through them myself. So hopefully for both of our sakes, they're not miserable experiences. Thank you for the hydrate, Bort Jams. We'll do that. A couple of them are pretty good, the other two not so much. I saw there are a lot of Spyro and a lot of Crash Bandicoot games on the GBA. So I was building up a little collection of those series to sort of play together at some time. Since they even crossed over on the GBA at some point, it looks like. So I was thinking, well, I'll just maybe I'll get a handful of each of those titles, and we'll just kind of go back and forth between them sometime. That'll be fun. I'll try to catch those. I hope we're lucky enough to have you stop by. I don't know when it's gonna be. That's a off in the future kind of thing. Probably toward the end of the year or the beginning of next year. I had originally intended to pair these horse games up with another series of games and alternate back and forth between the two series, but I'm kind of glad now that I didn't, because these games are taking a lot longer than I thought they would. Like I expected these games to be 1 or 2 night things, but each of them's taken a lot more nights than I had originally anticipated. Yeah, we're playing Tears of the Kingdom next, and I'm probably gonna try and get to it early. So we'll probably switch over in about probably about an hour. Hopefully I can be at a good stopping point, and we'll give the rest of the night over the Tears of the Kingdom. Oh, I found the letter. Thank goodness. I'm glad they veered away from the management sim. So glad. I'm so glad. I mean, I expected like the feeding and grooming aspects. I'd sort of assumed, but yeah, I thought the series would be more like what this game is, where there's a bit of care for your horse, and then there's, you know, riding and jumping competitions. So when I started the other one up, and there was virtually no riding and jumping, and it was all business all the time, I was very unpleasantly shocked. I found the letter, luckily. There was no sign of Antonia, though. How can a letter just disappear? If it really was Antonia, does she have a reason to be mad with you? No, not as far as I know. Perhaps she's jealous or something. Does she act so strangely toward you too? I really don't get it. I haven't done anything to her. Well, sometimes, but not always. I don't know why Antonia is so moody either. We'll just have to take her as she is. Come on, don't let Antonia spoil your mood. She's such a jerk, that Antonia. Hello Amy, have you checked to see whether your horse has enough food and water? I've got nothing special for you to do at the moment. Always. I'm always backing out of the stable when I don't mean to. Fingers crossed, my friends. I don't know why this has to be so difficult. Why did I lose 4 points? Why? I don't understand. I thought I did that perfectly. I'm just bleeding points away constantly in this event, and I don't get it. I don't get what I'm doing wrong. I thought I had it figured out when we did so well earlier tonight in this, but this Class M is just brutal. . Victory. That's it. That's what we needed. 101 points. Oh, thank goodness. Just barely. Just barely. This, yeah, please note, this is a Pac-Man clone. Oh, that didn't get us anything new. Oh no, I misunderstood. I've misunderstood something. Ah, well. That did get us onto the top of all the leaderboards here. In the category, right? E, M, H. Perfect. Alright, we just need to finish up the jumping events. I say that as if it will be easy. It most certainly will not. Alright. Jumping event. I think... So, I think we've come in first for Chester, Bath, Barnstaple, and Bangor. We still need to complete, you know, the, Hereford, Haddington. I don't know if these personal courses are mandatory or not. I mean, 2 of them we haven't even built yet. The personal are there's a course editor in the game, if you haven't seen it, where you get to make your own jumping courses. And the personal ones are those. I made 1. I don't know if I have to make 3 and come in first place on them all or not. But we're gonna focus on the ones the game has made for us first. that was pretty awful. And we got first place, so I don't know what this game is. I missed every jump except one. How in the world did I get first place? Did that get us a prize, though? It did! We got the yellow ribbon. This game is just overwhelmingly bogus. But if it's gonna be bogus in my favor, I shouldn't complain. Hey, that's a yellow ribbon. This is great. Our horse can now finally. Omelette can now finally look like the egg she was always meant to be. That's our horse's name, by the way, is Omelette. I know it says something different in the game. Don't believe its lies. But when I designed our horse, she was supposed to have a white body with yellow accents, but yellow was not an option. But now finally we have the yellow. As it was always meant to be. The brown saddle is called a jumping saddle. I don't know if it actually affects our stats at all to wear the jumping saddle in the game, but better safe than sorry. Alright, Haddington, here we come. No. I'm bleeding time. Not great. Second place. Try it again tomorrow. You only get to attempt to compete one time in one event per day. And then it's back to the grooming and feeding cycle. I suddenly felt like I might have to sneeze. I wish I knew how to not miss every jump. Even these crazy easy jumps, I just miss every one of them. I did worse. I did worse than the day before. What's that, a sock? We don't get to try the jumping course today. We gotta go find a sock in the woods. Hello, Amy. I really need your help. I've lost my inhaler. I saddled my horse, then set off for a ride. I must have lost it somewhere along the way. Will you help me look for it? I guess that's more important than a sock. But not so important that I won't stop to do all of my daily chores before I go looking for it. See, before I was talking about the go find something in the woods mission and how they're all just padding. Well, here we are. This is identical to the search for the missing letter. I don't think this guy's getting his inhaler back. I think he's in trouble. I think he should look into ordering a new one on the internet, because it will arrive before I'm able to find this one. Where is it? Hey, Christian Cool, welcome in. Thank you for the lurk. Always appreciated. Hope you have a wonderful night. This is the final boss of the game right here. No, why is it not up here? That's the only area I haven't searched. There's nowhere else it could be. That's it. I've exhausted everything. This item just simply does not exist. I don't believe it. I don't believe it's out here. This is impossible. I've been everywhere on this entire map twice. Oops. I didn't mean to go over here. Alright, well, we might as well. That's my best time. And I am lower on the leaderboard than ever before. Amazing. My time my time improved by like 14 seconds and I lost 2 positions on the leaderboard. That's just amazing. Well, I can't go back out to the field, so we've got to advance the day, I guess. It's just cruel how many times it forces you to click back and forth between these two rooms and wait for the very slow fade out, fade in loading. It's just cruel. I don't think we're gonna find this thing. I think this guy is out of luck. I mean, I think we're out of luck because we're never going to be able to do anything else in the game now. Kind of worried that even if I do stumble across this thing, that its blue and green color scheme is going to lead me to think that it's just a stone. I won't notice that they're collected. There's a spare inhaler up there in the right-hand corner. Why can't we just give him that one? I don't need to find his missing one. He could just have that one from the heads-up display. It doesn't exist. No one's ever finished this game because this is where you get soft locked. The item you're supposed to collect was never put into the game. No one ever playtested it this far out to notice. I have to change the time to winter. I've never had to do this to find a missing thing before. Maybe this is the first time. Thank goodness I checked winter. Let's go. Amy, I'm so glad you found my inhaler. You've got sharp eyes. Don't mention it. But why didn't you tell me you had asthma? To be honest, I was a bit ashamed of admitting it. New day, new dialogue. Hi, Amy, how's your horse? How's the beauty treatment going? Don't forget to curry it regularly? I don't know what that means. I don't know why beauty treatment was in quotes. To Haddington once more. Top of the leaderboard. We win! Finally. Not by doing any better, but by playing it so many times that everyone just happens to do worse. Port Jam says apparently Disney might be shutting down this year. I would be pretty shocked if that were to happen. I have no plans of going there myself though, so I guess either way I won't be affected, but that would be pretty shocking if that actually happened. I think that quotation mark on the left of beauty treatment is not oriented correctly. It looks backward. we're top of summer and winter. We're top of all the dressage leaderboards. And we're top of all the jumping, but I don't know if we've actually... We're not top of all... Oh, the personal ones. I don't know if the personal ones count. I don't know. We'll have to see, I guess. I don't know if I've actually secured first place each time. We should have a new thing. We do. The dressage saddle. Oh, excellent. This ensures a safe seat on the horse, even in difficult situations. Well, that's... This would have been useful before I mastered all the dressage events. We got this too! We have all the bonuses. Nice. So we have mastered all the events. Grain. This grain contains more nutrients than other foods, so the horse needs less of it. Beautiful. We got all the things. I think. Because, like, there's not, like, it looks like there should be 4 riding outfits, but the thing is, this same menu of 4 boxes is used for all of the selectable things. And there are 4 ribbons. So there are 4 boxes because there are 4 ribbons. But, like, there are probably only 3 costumes in the game, and it shows 4 boxes just because it's the same, like, art asset for the menu. Because I'm pretty sure there's only 2 buckets. And it shows 4 boxes when we select a bucket as well, so... I think the empty box does not imply that there's something, because it would be on the bonuses thing, and we've gotten all those. There's no more question marks there. So I think we're good. But yeah, like here, see, 2 buckets, 4 boxes. Ribbons is the only thing that there's only 3 saddles. No, there's 4 saddles. Never mind. 2 grains, too. Watch the award for winning the game be 2 more buckets. No spoilers, Baron. What are you doing? I would die of laughter if that turned out to be the case. I think now, well, see, now here's the thing. Now that I think the only thing to do is to advance through the days quickly so that we can see all of the events of the, like, you know, go find the thing. I think now we're like at the mercy of the game to like advance through its story for us. And, like, who knows? Who knows how many days of story are in the game? I don't have any objectives, but just endurance now to try to outlast the game to make it to the end. We do have to run our run our personal tracks. That is a thing left to do yet. So we're not 100% out of activities, but they're running pretty thin now that all those bonuses are unlocked. personal one. Here we go. I've already forgotten what I designed this to be like. I know I made it very simple. Victory. Come on, no one beat that time, right? Yeah, not even close. Raid incoming, Baron says. That would be nice. I'm afraid to start a timed event now. Sarconius, welcome in. Pleasure to have you, Sark. I hope you are well. You're the raider. Well, thank you. I was given the heads up that a raid was incoming. I couldn't be more happy. Thank you for the raid, Sark. Welcome in. Welcome to your friends. How was... I think I saw you were playing Knights, if I'm not mistaken. How did that go? How was your stream? I'm gonna try and give you a shout out here. My bot wasn't working earlier. Let's see if it's come back. It is not. I guess I can do the other kind of shout out. My friends, if you somehow don't know Sark, I would encourage you to give our friend a follow. He's got a great stream. He plays tons of retro games, and he does retro achievement hunting. And he is not afraid to take on some brutal challenges. I've enjoyed watching him play all kinds of things like Diablo and Castlevania Chronicles and Jackal. He does so many games. It's hard to keep track of them all. He does across all kinds of platforms, all kinds of regions. I've seen him play weird, obscure stuff that never even came to America. It's a good time over there, my friends. Nights into Dreams, Sark said, is dead and badged. I could rest easy tonight. I love to hear it. Hopefully it was a good time. Hopefully one of your less tormenting victories. I don't really know much about that game. That's the one that was on the Saturn, right? Or it's part of that series. I remember seeing the display for when the Saturn was gonna come out at like a electronics store, like a Best Buy or something, and seeing Knights was like the demo on display, and thinking, wow, that looks really cool. But then I never thought another thing of it. But it made a big impression because it stuck in my memory. I remember seeing it on the display in the store. But I never followed up or looked into it, or I've never given it a try. It's fun for a casual playthrough, but getting the A ranks is a bit rough. As I suppose it should be. So we're playing Let's Ride Dreamer on the Game Boy Advance. This is a horse ownership simulator. It's the second in the Let's Ride series. We played Let's Ride Sunshine Stables, which is a horse-themed stable business management sim. It was terrible. It was terrible. It took me 4 nights to beat it, and even then, like, it's not really a game that ends. So I just had to complete all the things I could find and then just call it done. Because I think it just goes on in perpetuity. But it took me 4 nights, that game. It took me 2 nights. Almost, like, it wasn't until the end of the second night that I figured out how to earn money in that game. You start off with seed money to start your business, and all I did was just bleed it away constantly because I had no idea how to earn money. But on night 3, I turned it around, and we got super productive. We made millions of dollars, we built up our stables, and finished the game. And thank goodness that's out of our life. This game, the second one, Dreamer, way better. There's none of that business garbage. It's just feed your horse, brush your horse, and then there's like riding and jumping challenges. And we just finished completing, I think, all of them. We got first place in all of the available challenges. So now I'm just kind of waiting out the story of the game. Every so many days, some like random event happens, which is usually one of the characters says, "Oh, I lost such and such item in the forest. Go find it." And it's always the same forest. It's just padding. So I'm just I'm at the point where I'm just kind of waiting out the padding now, I think. I can retry events in the game and see if I can better my scores. So I guess that's kind of what we're going to do right now. And see if that has an effect on moving anything along or changing anything if I improve some of my scores. But yeah, this game has a lot of this, like riding around like this on your horse, jumping over obstacles. It's not good, don't get me wrong. If I recommended this game to a friend as something they should play, I would probably lose that friend. But the thing is that it's so much better than the previous game that I can't help but enjoy myself. We scored 1,000 points on this course before. I actually don't know that score can be improved on. For each obstacle that's laying out in the field, you can get up to 100 points. You get 50 points for jumping over it in each direction. But that's it. Like, you can't just stand and jump over the same thing back and forth to grind points, which was my initial idea. Oh, the direction doesn't matter. Alright, well, you can jump over each thing 2 times. And I guess the direction doesn't seem to matter, because I think I jumped over that one. Well, I mean, obviously I jumped over it lots of times, but I think I got points for the same direction there just now. The previous game had a riding and jumping mini game, but it was an auto runner with where you just had to time your jumps. It was just a side-scrolling auto runner, and you had to time your button press to jump over hurdles. but the timing for the button press was brutal. I failed it. I failed at 98% of my attempts. It was horrific. So while I can't say there was no riding in the other game, because there kind of was, there really shouldn't have been. And lucky for us, there's a third game in this series. So once I finish this, we are gonna be playing the next one. I purchased all 3 of them. We're playing all 3 of them. Now, I don't know if there's actually anything else to jump over now that we're at 1,000 points. I think there might be one more obstacle. Will I find it before the timer runs out? And does it exist? I think not. I think we've been pretty thoroughly through the forest. Well, I don't know. Horse care is done for the day. Go ahead and advance it. Hey, Loyal to Soil. Welcome in, Loyal. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Another aspect of this game here, every now and then, you level up, and you get to improve your horse's jump, speed, or... I don't know. I think this is stamina. It doesn't really matter at this point. With all the events mastered, I think. There is one thing that we can and probably should do, though. We need to exit out for a moment. And we need to build the other course editor tracks so that we can top these. I don't know how simple we're allowed to make a course. Like if I can do, I wonder if I could do start and then put the finish just right next to it. I think it's going to allow that. Hang on. This might be great. Oh, how's your night going? Loyal asks. Pretty well, Loyal. We made a lot of progress in this game tonight. And you know, I'm feeling pretty good. I went for a really long walk earlier today. It was pretty nice weather. It was a little too hot, but cooler than it has been. So that was nice. And then we had cold lunch meat sandwiches for dinner. Those the larger size feed bag and bucket make a huge difference to our quality of life. Same dialogue as before. Alright, let's run our personal course number 2. Victory! 0 seconds! It doesn't get much better than that. But look at these other riders. How in the world did this course... How in the world did this course take someone 14 seconds? Jumping personal 2. There we are. Top of the leaderboard with 0 seconds. That's our character, by the way, if you haven't been here. Amy on Amelie. That's our character. Alright, well that completes another day. Alright, let's make one more course. This time I will not be a coward. I will make a real course. I'm gonna challenge myself with a real course. It's gonna start with a diagonal of all things. feel like these are probably too close together. Alright, there we go. It's a course, it's got tricky diagonals. They're not really tricky, they're on a line. But it's got diagonals. It's got one of everything. You know, alright. Is it the most difficult course you could possibly make? No, but it's kind of a real course. Give it a practice run. Probably do terribly. Oh no, the first jump doesn't line up. Alright, not bad. I hope the game doesn't end when your horse maxes out at level 100. That would be a nightmare if I had to play this all the way to level 100. I don't think I could survive to the end. What console is this on? This is on the Game Boy Advance, Sark. There are 3 of these games on the Game Boy Advance. They're called Let's Ride Sunshine Stables. That was the first one we did. This one here is Let's Ride Dreamer. And next up is Let's Ride Friends Forever. There are other games in the series on like the, there's one on the PlayStation 2, and there's some on the DS. But right now I'm just doing the Game Boy Advance games. I don't know if there are retro achievements for these games, but I didn't see any speedruns for them, so... I know you're shocked. I know you're gonna be shocked, but they don't seem to be all that popular. The PlayStation 2 game. The PlayStation 2 game has a page on speedrun.com but the other games don't. Not that I saw anyway. Unless I'm mistaken. How'd we do? Top of the leaderboard, thank goodness. Wouldn't it be embarrassing if I failed on my own course? Oh darn, no achievements. My mission is clear. I've got to become a part of the Retro Achievements community just so that I can craft a set for these games. I've got to find a way to force others to share my experiences. All right, now I think that really is it. Like, so far as stuff to do. I think we've taken first place in all competitive events, and now it's only the like specialty events of just wearing out the number of days in the game. Like right here, there's a specialty event here. So you found Greg's Inhaler. Congratulations. There's nothing that you can't do, it seems. Let's see if you're good enough to beat my score in free riding. What's your score in free riding? Challenge accepted. I think this particular game also has a version on PC. I found a PDF of the instruction manual for this game. I didn't read it, but I went ahead and found it and got it in my back pocket in case I ended up having to resort to it. But it didn't. The manual wasn't a Game Boy Advance manual, so I think it was a PC. I think it was a PC manual. So I don't even know. I mean, I don't know how similar the Game Boy Advance port is to the PC version, but I doubt. So I have doubts that if I had ended up stuck and wanted to break that open, it probably wouldn't help me a whole lot. All right, free riding competition. I assume this is what we're supposed to do to beat her score? Just do this again? I've certainly gotten enough practice at it. I should have walked over to her while on horseback and talked to her to start the event. Probably coming directly over here was a mistake. It didn't even tell us what score we're trying to beat. I missed a thing down here. I think 1,000 is maximum for this. I think you can only get 500 points per screen. I thought maybe you could get 600 on one of the screens because you can get more points in winter. So I thought probably winter and summer would have the same amount of points, but because I know you can get at least 1,200 in winter. I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else to jump over, which is weird because there's so much. There's a lot of empty space where there could be more obstacles, and they just left them empty. Wait a moment. It's letting me jump over stuff again. This is stuff I've already jumped over. Oh my goodness. I mean, if you can refresh the obstacles for more jumps, now the sky is the limit with free riding. How'd we do? Well, 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 you seem to have got more points than me. Beginner's luck. That was weird. The way it advanced us to the next day there was very odd. It's another event day, back to back. As I'm sure you know, there's a big show jumping competition today. You won't beat me so easily this time. I'm not going to let my parents down. Show jumping competition. Uh-oh. My horse is in dire need of care. My horse's meters have never been so low. They've never gone below three stars before. Not that I recall, anyway. Three out of 5 flowers. Yeah, that's the lowest it's been. I don't know what happened. Something weird seemed to happen and a day got skipped over. So like it treated it like a day where I didn't care for my horse at all. It's what I think happened. Which odd. Max flowers. Alright, let's see about this jumping competition. I didn't think talking to her was the way to activate it. Fingers crossed, because the jumping competitions are really just all luck for me. Bangor. Excellent. There's no way she beat that score. That was perfect. I got really lucky there. Look at that. She came in last place. She thought that we weren't going to be able to beat her, and we came in first and she came in dead last. No wonder she's so grumpy all the time. You rode brilliantly, Amy. Congratulations. Thanks, Greg. Antonia is in a mood with me, but I'm not going to let her get me down. Of course not. Don't take it to heart. She's often a bit moody. Victory. She let her parents down. That she did. You don't need to do anything for me today, Amy. Have you been for a ride yet? So is this the same day or a new day? This is a new day. Okay, and see, our horse is at 3. That's usually what it is on a new day. So let's go ahead and take care of our horse. I think we're going to wrap up with this game for tonight, and we're going to move along to Tears of the Kingdom here. We're actually past the time where I thought we would do that. And I guess we'll pick this game up again tomorrow, and we'll just grind through these days until we get a credit roll or something that looks like an ending. Because this game has a semblance of story to it with these, like, special daily events that keep popping up. So, like, that indicates to me that this is not like the previous game. I mean, I'm just making assumptions. I could be wrong, but I don't think our previous game had any sort of ending point, and this one I think might. So, alright, just to be safe, we've gone ahead and gotten our horse taken care of, and we'll save, and that'll be it for this game for today, my friends. Thank you for enjoying another night of Let's Ride Dreamer with me. Good night for this game. We maxed out all the events. We got all the bonus items. I say that like there's a lot of them. There's not very much content, like, so far as those things go. But they were a little bit of a struggle to get some of them. Not awful, but I definitely didn't first try everything. But anyway, we got all that stuff unlocked, and now, yeah, I think it's just a matter of running out the clock in the game. And we'll try to make that happen. We'll give it a big... We'll try it again tomorrow night. We'll probably give it a bigger chunk of time tomorrow, too. Statcat says she might be like that because her parents put an impossible standard on her to make up for her own failings because of her parents. Because of their parents. Because of this, she has a fear of failure and makes up for it with her moody behavior and arrogance. Now there's lore. You might be right, Statcat, but I've yet to see any evidence of evidence of that in game. So while that is one theory, for my own personal sake, I think I'll just continue to assume that she's just a jerk. Consider it fan fiction. Hey, Defiant Salem, welcome in. Great to have you here. The painful part of tonight's over. We're actually going to take a little BRB. I'm going to grab a refill of my coffee, and we're actually going to switch gears. We're going to move over to Tears of the Kingdom for the rest of the night tonight. We did our suffering through the horse game. It wasn't that bad. The dressage event was a little rough, but after that, the game took it really easy on me. So, even the worst part of the night, or what I expect to be the worst part, wasn't that bad. But I'm going to take that BRB, my friends. I'm going to step away for a moment. Like I said, we're going to switch over. We're going to continue our playthrough of Tears of the Kingdom for several more hours tonight. I'll see you again in just a moment.